But when they join college, there are children coming from public school, there are children coming from government school,
Right.
so they have a different socio-economic background, but when they are going to university or college, they have a single platform. So it is there where for some children, like some girls, they've been in a very protective atmosphere, but now when they are in college, they have to, they come to know the reality. That's why I said they only come to know the sexual discrimination or gender discrimination when they hit the glass ceiling.
Right.
So it's important the role of teachers, the role of people who are there to guide. You know, teachers are not just teachers, they are guide. They are guide to the children. So it's important to have a platform where they interact. Segregation is not the solution. There has to be an interaction between both the sexes. They should talk about, you know, when they are going to talk about, you'll come to know what is the problem. If they're not talking about, you don't know the problem. I remember there was this girl who was very quiet and resistant, and then one day I asked her, what is it? She said, there is one boy who always keeps staring at me and I feel scared to come to this class. So, I mean, you know, it's the observation of the teacher also, and there are teachers and, you know, guides and educators who take into consideration these things. So that is very important.
Now, Mona, what do you think is going to be the future of gender studies in our country?
Of course, as we are going ahead with it, and as we talk of, gender as a big, because we see that it is a very kind of a pervasive inequality which cuts across all the class, the caste and the communities. So we need to work in a holistic manner. We cannot work in a fragmented manner. And we need to work at the multifarious kind of field, because where we have to address the teacher education, where we have to address the teacher pedagogical issues, we have to talk to the administrators, we have to talk to the parents. So all this interface, the community, the school and even the child, they all come.
So thank you for coming today and for talking about this
Thank you
issue
so much.
with me as well as with my viewers. So well friends, whether to have gender studies as a separate subject or have it as an integrated entity is a debate that would go on. But the point is that however one sensitizes the students about gender in schools, it will bring about a positive change. The introduction of the subject will definitely strengthen respect for human rights, gender and fundamental freedoms, holistic development of the human personality and the sense of its dignity, tolerance, gender equality and harmony amongst all people. The mandate for human rights education is unequivocal. You have a human right to know your rights, as Nuveen said. So exercise that right. On that note, it's time for me to wrap up this discussion. Do catch me next week with another discussion on another gender issue. Till then, this is Lottie Allen and say goodbye and take very good care of yourselves.